Top of the afternoon, Modern King Boxing here. Deontay Wilder talks about business, and he talks about how fighters need to take control of their careers more and not have the people in the middle in meetings for them, basically speaking for them. And I could say that's Earl Spence all day long, because Terence Crawford tried that, what Deontay Wilder's talking about. So here it is. Deontay Wilder speaking on boxers should be on more the business side because of his latest incidents, whereas though he wasn't getting paid and he's still waiting on his check, I'm assuming. Check it out. He just popped in and decided to interview because that's what's on his mind. Boxers taking more control over their own selves like Terence Crawford is.
So I'm definitely working diligently over time, putting in work, trying to get this thing together. Of course, like I said, I run my business, so I have all the meetings on myself for myself. With these people, I like to build the relationships. It's cool to have people in place like managers and even advisors or whoever you want to appoint yourself to represent you, when you can't be there in the time of need. So it's okay to do those things, but the only risk of that is not having the network power to be able to be involved with them as far as building that relationship with them yourself. You send somebody else to do the work for you, they building their own relationship with that person. That could be the head guy of a certain company, but your man's been in a relationship, and then when all fails with that man, or he starts steal from you, or any little thing you fire him, you don't really have a relationship because they didn't spoke for you. They didn't came back and gave you information. So those people ain't never really got your personality. They ain't really never felt you, and you ain't never built that bond. So when you get rid of them, they go their ways. You stuck high and dry. You don't have no relationships. You ain't built no bonds because you ain't talked about it. You allow others to do it for you. And for me, I'd rather do it for myself. I'd rather build these relationships for the head peoples of these companies. That way I know certain information for myself. Where I ain't getting second fiddles. I ain't getting the second hand of what's being said. I'm getting first like a first class flight. You feel me? I'm right here in the first class seat of the private jet. And I advise all fighters to be more involved with the business of your career, because I always stay and I'll forever stay, this is a business, and as long as they get that in their mindset, as long as they get that in their head, then they know how to use that weapon from this point on. They never said, man, I'm good. Like, we good. I done did a great job in investing and doing what I need to do. Do I have all the money in the world? No. Do I need it? No. You know what I mean?
What provoked you to be more involved from the business side now? It seems like you taking full control of your career, like you're saying. What's provoked that as of late?
I mean, just certain events and things that happened in the career. The awakening, I would call it, the awakening of a lot of things, and just being in position. Sometimes you can have an idea, you can want to do something, but you don't have the power, you don't have the voice, you don't have the strength, you don't have the finances, you don't have the material that's needed or required to do a certain act or a thing that you want to do. And once you get yourself in place, that's when you can act on whatever you want. You know what I mean? It's just, I got a big heart. My grandma always told me I was anointed by God, man. I care about certain issues and things when it's like, why should I care? Certain things ain't never been done for me. And in this world, we always live off of what have you done for me lately. So ain't nobody done shit for me at all. So I don't know, but God have blessed me so much, and I know my true powers. I know who I am. I know what I stand for, represent in this life, especially in my lifetime, until it's time for my energy to pass on. And I'm gonna do a damn good job of what I gotta do, man. And I got a lot of people on board with me, and we're just waiting for the right moments for all things. But I just want to You know, when my legacy is over with, I just wanted to be recognized as a man that did great things. He changed the trajectory of boxing, you know, like Muhammad Ali did. That's why I love him so much. Not because he was a great fighter and what he did that. It's a lot of great fighters. They do a lot of great things. But what did you change in the history? What did you change in the business? How did you make a big impact? Than being the obvious. It's obvious that we want to be great fighters. It's obvious that we want to become champions. And some of us achieved it. Most of us don't. Never get the opportunity to see that. You know, and that's the thing. I want to change boxing. I want to change the way it is brought to fighters. The way that insurance and different retirement plans for these fighters. If this is a sport, then give us what other sports has. Then treat us as the same as other athletes in this country. If any sport needs healthcare, it's us. We get hit in the head, man, all the time. Yeah, we chose to do it, but y'all benefit off that shit.
Well, I want to stop right there, but Deontay Wilder seems to me like he's basically, you know, he's not saying exactly what's going on with PBC, but he's implicating that like maybe he didn't get his pay, like, and that's what I'm getting out of it. So he wants to basically be more involved with the business as Terence Crawford has been. And I feel like that was him basically speaking on Earl Spence and Terence Crawford, like in a sense, as far as like they're not, what Terence Crawford is in the meetings, like Wilder said, like he didn't say it for Crawford, but he said it for himself. It's basically being hands-on in the meetings, getting to know these networks, such as things like that. But yeah, there you have it. Deontay Wilder speaks again on what's going on in boxing and the boxers having more control in the direction of their careers and, and being able to be independent. And that's what I got out of it. True Media Worldwide. Let's get it. Modern King Boxing. Peace. Have a blessed day. One. I'm a wolf.